Soft Rock 106.5 WBMW. Good morning. I am Shawn Murphy. I am joined by Andrea Barton Reeves. She is the CEO of Connecticut Paid Leave Authority. Andrea, good morning and welcome back to the show because you've been on before, right?
I have.
Yes.
Thank you for having me back again. I really appreciate it.
We are here to talk about Connecticut Paid Leave, and I want you to give sort of a layperson generic definition of what that is so people understand.
Sure. So it's an opportunity to get up to 12 weeks of income replacement for time that you need to take off to care for yourself or a loved one that has a serious health condition. And that can include you having major surgery, someone that you love needing that kind of care and support after their own serious health condition. If you served our country, you can get up to 12 weeks of paid leave, or 26 altogether, to care for someone who's been injured during active duty or to help someone prepare for overseas deployment, also known as qualifying exigency leave. The other thing that's really unique to Connecticut is up to 12 days of leave are available if you are impacted by family violence, also known as domestic violence.
Now, Connecticut Paid Leave kicks in on January 1st, but you can actually sign up before that, right?
That's right. You can submit an application for benefits starting on December 1st, so that's less than a month from now. And then benefit payments will begin in the month of January, starting January 1st.
Not only can you sign up, but you can also sort of find out what your benefits, what you'll be eligible for, right?
You can. You can do that by going to our website, which is ctpaidleave.org. And on there's all the information about how you apply, the documents that you'll need, the reasons you can take leave, how you might qualify. There's even a calculator on the site where you can put in how much you make, and it'll give you a rough estimate of what your weekly benefit might be.
Can you get in a little bit more detail about some qualifying reasons people would apply for the benefits?
Yeah, so the one we hear most about is people are having babies. There are lots of pandemic babies on their way. So you can certainly apply to take leave when you're having your baby. You may even qualify for an extra 2 weeks of leave if you have complications during your pregnancy, and that might apply to some folks. We have folks that we know are planning to have major surgeries, and they can also apply for leave, and if they qualify, they can get that benefit. And we actually did have one person who reached out to us and said, I plan on donating a kidney to my sister, but we're going to do it in February when we can both get paid leave.
Yeah.
And and we want to encourage people to support and help one another. And that would not have been possible had this law not passed, and allow both of them to have that paid leave benefit so that they can both have the gift of life.
So is there things like income requirements or things of that sort to qualify for Connecticut Paid Leave?
Yeah, there are. So you have to make $2,325 within sort of this what we call a base period, probably 18 to 20 months if you measure it. And so you have to be working in the state or working or have worked in for a Connecticut employer 12 weeks prior to the time that you apply for your leave. And you have to have one of the reasons for leave that I noted earlier. And those are really the three primary criteria that you need to meet to qualify. Then obviously we'll be asking for documentation from your doctor, your other healthcare provider, your employer if you're participating as an employee. And then all of that is taken and it's looked at as compared to what the qualifications are. And if you qualify, then your leave is approved and you're on your way.
So with all that we talked about this morning, hopefully that sort of tempted people to want to go and learn more. What's the best way for them to do that?
The best way to do that is to go to our site, which is ctpaidleave.org. And there's an employee site, there's a site for learning more about benefits, and everything that you need is on there.
Andrea Barton Reeves, the CEO of Connecticut Paid Leave Authority, thank you for spending a few minutes with us. We greatly appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, Shawn. I appreciate it.